even with both LeBron James and Luka Dončić sitting out. The new guys still failed to make much of an impression, and Bronny James' complete lack of progress was honestly shocking. After a rough preseason opener, the Lakers faced Golden State. These two teams are also set to meet on opening night of the regular season, but LeBron sat out again, still dealing with that hip injury. Austin Reeves, who played the best in Game 1, also didn't play, and Luka Dončić took a rest after returning from Eurobasket. So the LeBron versus Curry matchup everyone wanted didn't happen, but Stephen Curry, who ended last playoffs with a hamstring injury, was finally back on the court, which was great to see. It was also Al Horford's first game since joining the team late, so the Warriors rolled out a starting lineup averaging 35.8 years old, the oldest in the NBA. Everyone except Seth Curry was expected to play. Horford came off the bench. Horford didn't start, waiting on the bench instead. And even without their big three, the Lakers actually started pretty well. Ayton, who was quiet last game, hit a mid-range jumper, then nailed a tough fadeaway right after. For the Lakers, Ayton's aggressiveness was definitely a good sign. Of course, the home team at Chase Center soon started fighting back. Moses Moody drove the baseline for a dunk, and Curry used a screen to shake off Vanderbilt's defense. Scoring his first bucket of the season in front of the home crowd, Moody's shooting touch looked solid even this early in the game.
Since probably like the early 2000s, and so when you're going to have to keep guys healthy, as Jimmy Butler with the and-one opportunity.
And Jimmy Butler hit an and-one off Draymond Green's pass, helping Golden State find its rhythm after a slow start. Meanwhile, despite missing most of their starters, the Lakers kept up, with LaRavia and Ayton connecting on an alley-oop, but soon the crowd roared as Horford checked into the game.
Last year they were talking about, he didn't want to play bigs, like he had almost like a disdain for bigs. Preseason match.
Curry then finished a wild reverse layup off Horford's pass, letting everyone know he was fully back. Once again, it was clear the Warriors go as Curry goes. Around the same time, the Lakers subbed in Bronny James, but their offense stalled just as Curry heated up.
Green off the bounce. Bronny James trying to guard him on top of Curry. Catch, fire, connects.
Then Curry drilled a deep three from way downtown. Golden State easily took control of the game after that, while Bronny, playing limited minutes as a ball handler, committed back-to-back turnovers and looked lost again. Curry scheduled to play about 15 minutes.
You saw those Seth obviously not playing tonight. Curry has it. Quick catch, quick fire. Boy, he isn't even...
Hit another long three that sent the crowd into a frenzy. He did make one of his classic flashy passes right after, but overall, Curry's performance lived up to his name. The real story of the night, though, was Al Horford. Late in the quarter, when the starters checked out, he blocked a couple of Lakers' drives to the paint, showing exactly the rim protection the Warriors hoped for, and he flashed his great passing instincts too. But despite Horford's efforts, the momentum started to shift. Jonathan Kuminga, a player Warriors fans love and hate, missed both of his free throws, then got called for traveling, killing their rhythm. That kept the Warriors from taking the lead in the bench minutes, while Gabe Vincent for the Lakers made some smart bounce passes and drew a three-point foul late in the quarter to swing momentum.
Kuminga trying to harass Vincent, does a nice job. Vincent, though, does a better job.
He even added a tough bucket at the buzzer. So the Lakers finished the first quarter strong, and Vincent, still feeling it, drained another three, then hit back-to-back triples in an amazing stretch. Golden State brought their starters back to start the second quarter, but couldn't immediately regain control. Considering how short-handed the Lakers were, it was pretty surprising. Curry, still on fire, knocked down his third three of the game.
Draymond Green get into a scuffle. Dagger quickly gets in between them.
Right before Draymond Green and Jarred Vanderbilt got tangled up. It's just preseason, but it already feels like regular season intensity. Yeah, that screen was kinda questionable. The game stayed surprisingly close after that, until Jonathan Kuminga finally used his athleticism to score a tough bucket after a slick shot fake. The Lakers answered right back with balanced scoring from multiple guys. Draymond Green missed an easy layup for the home team. Kuminga probably wanted to cry after that one.
Butler counted and a foul. Hachimura Didn't think there was...
Jimmy Butler, about to check out soon, still got an and one play. Of course it's preseason, so the result didn't really matter, and once the time came, the Warriors starters took a seat. Still, going toe-to-toe with a LeBron-less Lakers team wasn't exactly a good look for Golden State. But the Warriors managed to finish the first half strong. Horford already had 3 blocks by then, and even hit a 3 for his first points as a Warrior. Their late quarter zone defense worked perfectly, and Golden State started flexing their defensive strength. When Vanderbilt's the one shooting threes, that's a defensive win. Moses Moody took charge once the starters checked out, catching fire and scoring back-to-back buckets, helping Golden State take the halftime lead. I mean, given the roster difference, that's how it should be. The Warriors didn't play their vets in the second half either, but Moody stayed red hot.
Moody checks, fires, and connects again. Moody's got 19.
Draining threes like crazy and building a big lead. Meanwhile, the Lakers kept most of their starters in, but kept getting scored on by the Warriors' young guns. At least Jake LaRavia, quiet in the Phoenix game, was one of the few Lakers who actually contributed. Trying to make up for his quiet first half, Kuminga set up Buddy Hield for a smooth reverse layup, then knocked down a 3 to show he's earning that paycheck. He's the 4th highest paid player on the team, by the way. In the second half, Kuminga looked much more composed, and with everyone contributing, the Warriors led by 20. In preseason, it's not about the lead itself. The real win was Kuminga finding his rhythm again. Both teams pulled their main players to avoid any risk, so it turned into a battle of the third units. Normally, this would be where you end the tape, but the preseason's main character, Bronny James, was still out there. He connected with Jackson Hayes on a perfect alley-oop, and compared to his terrible shooting last game, he didn't look like a total liability tonight.
You go to Vegas now. Oh, Bronny James! That's a heck of an athletic play from Bronny James.
Then, in the fourth quarter, Bronny threw down a fiery putback dunk, showing his athleticism is definitely improving. Still, he's not quite LeBron at that age. But that was pretty much his only highlight, as his late turnover just when the Lakers were closing in left LeBron on the bench shaking his head. Golden State's third unit was a total mess in the fourth, but they still managed to squeak out the win. Steph Curry only played 15 minutes but delivered plenty of highlights, giving fans who'd missed him something to cheer about. Al Horford, making his Chase Center debut as a Warrior, was impressive defensively and showed great effort. As long as his minutes are managed, there's no doubt about his skill. Of course, with so many Lakers starters sitting out, the real battle will come on opening night. Still, watching Curry play, it really feels like the NBA season is almost here.